Oh, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. This has been a long rant I've been planning on making for years, but I would always hold off because no Call of Duty game has ever really pushed me to the edge so much where I felt like doing this. This game has pushed me well past that point, so here we go. Call of Duty World War II is complete and utter garbage. Reason number one, the poor community.
I just saw somebody do something.
I know I saw somebody camping, you little pussy!
Oh my!
Language.
Shit pisses me the fuck off. This little fucking bitch.
And that's basically our clan, Dagan. You know, we hate them so much. H I think was exaggerating a little bit too much, but
I thought you guys liked to kill him, not complaining against camping.
Look at him sitting on the fucking stairs, you cocksucker! I get shot. Of course I get shot in the back by someone crouch walking. Look, he's sitting in a corner. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Recon airborne.
I heard that. Yep. And he's just in there camping. Look at this guy.
Now this has been a huge problem with the Call of Duty community for a long time, but I feel like it kind of went away for a little bit during the whole boost jumping phase, because you were able to kind of, you know, outmaneuver some of these players that would just sit in corners and sit behind head glitches with boost jumping. Because remember when Modern Warfare Remastered came out, everybody complained about not only how slow it was, but how everyone played the game, you know, just like pussies. Nobody moved. Heck, I made a video like maybe a year or two ago on my older channel about how Modern Warfare Remastered wasn't going to be the same as COD 4, and I was right. You can't make a game like COD 4 nowadays because people play differently than they did back in 2007. And it's the same case here. You can't make a boots on the ground Call of Duty like this and expect people to play it the same way they did 10 years ago. It's not going to work out that way anymore. People are too scared. People want to just go for high streaks and high kills. People don't like to move around the map for some reason. It's like they forget they have a left analog stick or something, or they forget how to use the WASD keys in their keyboards. They just want to sit there in a corner and just wait for people to come to them. Everyone's lazy. I just don't understand it. And everyone just uses everyone uses cheap tactics to win now. Everyone just sits on the head glitch. Like that's all the matches seem to be. You start out, you start out, you run to the nearest head glitch, and you just wait. Just wait. That's all you have to do. It's depressing. I don't know anymore. Like, what were they thinking? Seriously, what were they thinking? Were they even thinking at all? I don't know anymore. Reason number two. The annoying snipers.
We're taking heavy casualties.
He shot me in the foot with the sniper. I'm done.
Man.
Oh, wait, what? No. What? No.
The snipers in this game are easily worse than the snipers in Black Ops 2. And I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, this is worse than the Infinite Warfare beta, for crying out loud. Like, why did they make the snipers this broken? Well, actually, I know why. Because all the little kiddies would be happy and they'll buy up all the DLC and COD points for supply drops. I know why. But all this is really doing is killing the initial fan base, the people who've been loyal to this series for at the very least a decade, some even more. This isn't helping anything, it's just making everything worse.
Recon flight concluded.
I just and you notice in that last clip of me trying to use a sniper and try to quick scope somebody at close range, I just get a hit marker. How much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet
Recon airborne.
that
In the creek.
if I was on the other end of that gun, I would have been demolished, like, instantly. No questions. No hit markers, nothing. I would have been dead before I could say oops. It's just retarded. This game is just... But you know what? It leads into my next reason this game sucks. Reason number 3. Typical COD BS.
2 shots. Die in 2 shots, but it takes like 10 from my gun. Look, and I was on point. Look, he got black. Just locks on to me. How many bullets was that? Come on.
Reinforcements.
No.
Observed.
Enemy recon aircraft. Oh, what the heck? Oh, are they just enter
I'm not
spawn?
gonna-
Come on now.
We're just gonna leave the game. I'm just gonna help everybody out.
Now, when I say typical COD BS, I mean stuff like, you know, too many hit markers, or bad hit detection, or dying in a couple shots when you're at full health, or, you know, getting spawn trapped. It's terrible. The game shouldn't play like this. So many COD games in the past have suffered from these same issues.
We have fire superiority.
Clearly, the developers don't care. All they care about is the money, and they know people are going to buy these games regardless, just because of the name, Call of Duty. And that's a shame. And it seems like the only way to really get it through the developers' heads is to fix these problems, which should be easy to fix. I mean, there are free-to-play games on PC that, you know, to avoid spawn trapping, they just give you invulnerability at the spawn. Or, you know, some games just have really good hit detection. Call of Duty doesn't, because it's running on, like, a modified, like, Quake engine. That's the problem. It's running on an old engine that's just been modified for years. Instead of just making it an entirely new engine, they just take an old engine that's been used for quite some time and just do some little tweaks to it. That's part of the problem why these games run like crap. It's ridiculous. It seems like the only way to get it through the developers' heads to fix these issues is to not buy the game anymore. But that probably won't happen because Call of Duty is this big popular brand. There's always going to be people buying it. Whether it's for themselves, kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, whatever. People are always going to buy it just solely based on the name alone. And that sucks. And you know, honestly, I'm kind of part of the problem too. Because I bought World War II as a gift for my youngest brother, and he barely plays it. Reason number 4. Piss poor map design.
That's kind of fair.
Need
I mean,
reinforcements.
unfair spawning. What the heck?
C captured.
Where?
They got A quicker than we got C. I'm like, how? It should be even. Like, the distance to get to it.
Taking A. Move out and take position. Hostiles inbound. Capture.
See how easy it was for the other team to capture A on that map? That is just some of the shittiest map design I've ever seen in a fucking game. But every map is like that. Because like I said earlier, all people do is just rush to the head glitch and wait. And that's how the maps are. They're a 3-lane design, and they all have head glitches on them that people just sit on and wait. Or they have like turrets on them, and you sit there and wait for people to show up and blast them with the turret. Who fucking designed this shit? Who thought this was a good idea? It's fucking terrible. Terrible. And it makes me miss the boost jumping, because with the boost jumping, again, like I said earlier, I could outmaneuver these bitches sitting on head glitches and move around. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm saying that a lot, but that's what this game is. It's ridiculous. It's so fucking poorly made and broken. I guess I can believe that they would make this. But you'd think, you know, Sledgehammer would learn from their mistakes, but apparently they don't. Because, like, as much as I hate Advanced Warfare, I'd rather play that over World War II. And actually I have. I went back to Advanced Warfare for a minute. More fun than this bullshit. Number 5. Awful teammates and matchmaking. Now, I don't have any screenshots or videos for this one, so you have to listen to my voice. Sorry. Anyway, the matchmaking in this game's, I don't know what it is, but it's off. Now, a lot of people have said ever since day one, oh, it's skill-based matchmaking, some form of skill-based matchmaking. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but it's definitely fucked up. This matchmaking is terrible. Because my games go one of two ways. Either I carry a shitty team to victory by sweating my life out, or I get pounced on by people hopped up on G Fuel. There's no in between. It's awful. It's terrible. It's shit. This matchmaking is fucking shit. And I don't know much else to say about it, really, other than, yeah, it's shit. Like, my win-loss ratio in this game is fucking horrendous compared to how it was in Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3. I think the only game that comes close to, like, in recent years, the only game that comes close with this win-loss ratio for me is Advanced Warfare, which was also developed by Sledgehammer Games. Coincidence? Anyway, I think I'm just gonna end it here. I could go on about how much this game fucking sucks forever. But maybe sometime in the future I might make a second video or a third or a fourth. Like, there's so much shit in this game I could go on and I could make an entire series. Maybe. Anyway, if you feel the same way or if you don't, share your thoughts in the comments, leave a like, subscribe, all that good bullshit, and I'll see you next time.
What the hell?